Well, hello there. How are you doing today? Today I wanted to come on and give a quick update on how the girls and I are doing. So many of you subscribers in my last couple videos have been worried about us and just asking me if I'm ready to come back on to YouTube, if I'm ready to start working again, how the girls and I are doing. You all are telling us, not to rush, that you all are going to be here for us when we're ready, that you're not going anywhere. And so I kind of wanted to come on and just kind of answer that question and let you all know how we're doing. How are we doing? I sit here and as I look off to the side here, I've got Ray's plaque on the wall that says, "One day you'll leave this world, so live a life you'll remember." And then right beside it here, I have this picture of Ray. It's my absolute favorite picture of him. And I look at this picture and it still just doesn't feel real that Ray's gone. 20 months ago when Ray was diagnosed, it's been just such an up and down roller coaster, and I didn't think that I only had 20 months left with him. And I miss him desperately. When I'm asked by you subscribers if I was ready to come back and if I find myself pushing through the videos that I'm doing, my answer to that is, am I ready? I don't know what that looks like. I don't know what it looks like when I will be ready. I don't know what it will feel like. I can't imagine that I'm going to feel much different than I feel right now very soon or anytime soon. And so to that, I say to myself that I have to move on. I have to start living. And I have to start working again because this is my job and the bills don't pay themselves. And so I don't know if I'm ready because I don't know what it looks like and what that feels like. Am I pushing through? 100,000,000% I'm pushing through. I just recently did a mystery box challenge with several other creators, and that was a question I got asked a lot. Kelly, don't come back too soon. Do you feel like you're back too soon? Do you feel like you're pushing through? And I totally do. That video typically would have taken me 1 day to film and 1 day to edit. That video took me a total of 8 days to film and edit because I just didn't have it in me to do it in the 2 days it typically would have taken me to do it. I was pushing through each DIY that I did. And so I will tell you that at the end of each of those 8 days, I ended my day saying, okay, I got something done. It was a productive day. I was successful in doing something and taking steps forward. And was I emotionally exhausted and tapped out at the end of each of those days? 100% I was, without doubt. I think when you push through like that and you're in an emotional state of grieving or missing somebody or adjusting, I think that when you do something outside of that, trying to get back to a norm, it is physically and emotionally exhausting and it taps me out. And so yeah, right now there is a lot of pushing through, but I feel like that is an example that I need to set for Kayla and Allie. I almost said Ray and Kayla. Gosh, that's an example I need to set for Kayla and Allison right now, is that we can't let the grief swallow us whole. That we have to push through to an extent. And I don't know if that's for everybody, and I'm not telling everybody to do that. I'm just saying that's what I do instinctively, because I can't let everything I've worked for go, because I still have a life to live. And does it feel good? No, it doesn't. Sometimes I feel very guilty, but I have to do it. Allie still has to continue to do her schoolwork. She still has to get good grades. She's not allowed to use this as an excuse to let her grades go and to go down a dark path. Kayla still has to go to school. She just started back to work. And so these are all healthy steps. And I feel like the more that we do that, the better we will feel, because the alternative to that is to do nothing and use Ray's passing and the grief as an excuse to stay stagnant and to stay in one spot. And when you stay in that spot, and this is just me feeling what I do or what the girls do, is if we were to stay in that spot, I feel like the depression is going to get worse, the grieving isn't going to get better, and we're not going to adjust to life without Ray. And so man, adjusting to life without Ray, there are times when I feel like this little girl that doesn't understand death. And when I say that, it's because I'll see a video of Ray that one of his coworkers or his friends sent me of him laughing and having fun, and it's very comforting. But then I see that and I'm like, gosh, he was alive there. Like, why can't he be alive now? Why can't he be here now? And I know what the answer to that is, because Ray got cancer and he lost his battle. But there's this part of my brain that just cannot wrap around the fact that Ray's gone and I'm not ever going to see my son again. And I hate that. And I don't want it to be that. Yeah. I thought this weekend that I would be able to go through some of Ray's stuff. And when I say that, I mean like just going through the cabinets and throwing away some of the food that's been in his house for the past 8 months, 9 months that he's been here. And I wanted to fill up a trash bin. I said, okay, I'll fill up one of his trash bins. And this weekend I went over there and just trying to throw his food away, I felt like I couldn't breathe. And I was looking at the food and I was like, wow, you know, this was all the kind of food he picked out and that he bought and that he liked to eat. And it was stuff that he bought to fill his cabinets with an intent to cook food or his favorite meals or eat his favorite chips or whatever. And now I'm throwing it away. Needless to say, I didn't get a trash bin filled up. I couldn't breathe and I had to stop And I just left and came home. A couple deputy friends of his had come over to help us bring his pizza oven over and his barbecue. And he had a gaming chair that I wanted to bring over. And so on Sunday, 2 of his best friends that were deputies met me over there, and we loaded up his pizza oven, his barbecue, and his Cloud9 gaming chair, and we brought it home. And it's just hard, you know, it's hard. I don't know how I'll ever let all of his stuff go, and I am definitely not ready for it. I'm not in a place that I can do that. But I did give his best friends, Ricky and Aaron, the deputies, I gave Ricky Ray's snowboard and his boots, because it's winter and Ray used to snowboard with Ricky, and I wanted Ricky to board with Ray's board and think of Ray, and I wanted his board to get use from somebody that mattered to him. And when I did that, I came home and I thought I felt okay with it. And then I went in Kayla's room and I cried. And I said I regretted getting rid of the snowboard and the boots because they were Ray's. I don't have a use for them. I can't wear them. I can't use it. And so I had to tell myself, and Kayla told me, Mom, we can't use the board. And what are we going to do? Stare at it and it's going to collect dust. And it's better that Ricky has the board so he can use it and pay tribute to Ray riding down all these mountains using Ray's board. And then that made me feel better. But there was that instant that I regretted it because it was Ray's and I gave it away. And how can I give something of Ray's away? But I didn't. I have to look at it as I didn't give it away. I was giving it to somebody who's going to use it in honor of Ray. And I'd rather go to somebody who knows Ray than somebody who doesn't. I don't know that I can sell any of Ray's items to people that don't know him. That's going to be hard. And so I'm definitely not in a place where I'm ready to do that. Maybe that time will come, but for now it's not. And I think for now I just need to leave his things be. And when I feel up to it, I'll do it. And when I don't, I won't. But I knew that I wanted to bring some of the items like his pizza oven here and his barbecue so we can have a pizza night and make pizza in honor of Ray, because he really wanted to make pizza and he only got to use that pizza oven once. And so that's definitely something we're gonna do. Not every day is a really bad day. There are days where there are good days and I can laugh and the girls and I can smile, but then there might be a day or two that I cry all day and I can't fight back the tears and I'm feeling more emotional and I'm grieving more. And I just accept those days as they come and I appreciate the good days when they do come. And that's kind of how the girls and I are living our life right now. But am I ready to come back? I don't know, but whatever I'm feeling or whatever that looks like right now, I'm doing what I need to do, and I'm gonna do it in the way that I need to do it. And if it takes me 8 days to do a video, then it takes me 8 days to do a video, but I got the video done. And someday I will get back to being able to edit one video in just 4 hours again, but right now that does feel impossible. I don't want to leave things on a bad note. I want to leave things on a good, happy note. Kayla has gotten her bachelor's degree. She got accepted into a teaching program and she passed her CBEST test for teaching. And so Kayla is now getting ready to apply, or she is applying to school districts that are hiring for substitute teachers right now. She is still in school working toward her master's and in the teaching program that she will be starting, I want to say, in about 8 weeks. And she is back to work and working as well. And so she's got a lot going on. She feels like getting back into life is helping her, that it's a good distraction. As for Allison, we just got back tonight from her making the principal's list with a 4.0 at school last semester. And so these are all things that I am super proud of. I am proud of the girls' strength and their resilience and their sheer will to continue on and not let this define them and not let this take away from how they're going to live the rest of their life. We love Ray. We miss him. We wish he was here. We're going to keep grieving him. But we're going to continue taking forward steps and putting one foot in front of the other and living a life that Ray would be proud of us for living, because Ray was very successful at a young age and he would want us to continue on being positive and being successful and living our life. And so that is what we are doing. I want to say thank you to you all for your support and keeping us in your thoughts, your prayers, your well wishes, sending us strength, sending us positive energy, because it has helped. And all I can say is I'm going to take it one day at a time and do what I can each day. And maybe 3 or 4 days goes by that I don't work, and maybe 2 days go by that I do. And that's just what I'm going to do. So again, thank you all for standing by me, for your support and sticking with me. This week I'm going to work on some DIYs and hopefully get some content up to you here in the next week or so. Until next time, everybody, stay happy, stay safe, stay healthy, but most of all, you know what I'm going to say. Stay positive, please, because as hard as it is, I'm trying to find something positive in each day. And you should too. Bye for now, everybody.